Hello and welcome to Storytelling Practice 26. Today we will be talking about negative thinking of myself, yourself, and other people, and kind of me telling how tired I am of that because I'm really tired of that. So, when you hear that we are going to talk about negative thinking, um, just take a moment for yourself and think this morning when I woke up, did I have a positive or a negative feeling? And I'm going to tell you my experience. Maybe first I'm going to introduce myself like a little bit. Um, I am Imran Rombout, and the goal of this channel is autism coaching. But right now I'm just starting to do like random videos, stating random statements, and I'm calling this video storytelling practices, just because I do realize that when I start YouTube that I can't accept to be perfect at the beginning, right? So practice makes perfect, and this is why I'm doing a daily practice. It's kind of fun to like see what happens and how this channel is growing. So, um, anyways, my personal experience this morning, I'm not a perfect person, um, and I did something that I really don't want to do, but I still did it. I'm not going to tell you what I did, but I didn't want to do it and still did it, and I felt regret. I felt a lot of pain. To be honest, I really felt like some form of self-hate. You might even say like self-judgment. Thinking to myself like why, yeah, kind of being mad at myself for doing things that I don't want to do, but I still do. And I think we all have this moment that we are disappointed. And I had this moment this morning that I was disappointed in myself, and I have this like as well, and then I start thinking about like everything that comes to mind, starts negative thoughts appear from everything about everything that I did, like me, how I am right now, how my career will be going, what I'm doing with the YouTube videos. My video yesterday was like the intention was comedic, and I like literally sent it to the person that it was paid for. I do like I we don't I don't know if she's seen it yet, but it's I don't know if she likes it or not, or and it doesn't matter to be honest. Like it really doesn't matter. But I like the intention was just a funny video, and um, I was thinking things about like I was like sometimes like when I think about that video again, I was like, yeah, that was a funny video, and other times when I think about that video again, I was like, why did that make why did I make that? They are going to hate me for it, even though this doesn't make sense because I just like the video was actually funny in my opinion, and if I even said something, it was positive, so there's nothing to hate me for. And like the outcome doesn't even matter. Like what people think of it doesn't like really matter. What matters is me doing this practice. What matters is me growing in this process and well, me having fun while doing this. Um, yeah, this is what matters. And to be honest, like this making these videos for me as well, like right now, the negative thinking just stops when I start talking about things like this. Like when I start talking in front of a camera, when I start making videos, the negative thinking for me just stops. So maybe that's advice that I can give you today. Look for a hobby or a thing that you like when like and you just feel that the negative things like thinking stops, and like I didn't know this like I didn't know this would be my hobby that would stop my negative thinking, but Hamdullilah it did. Like I didn't know actually, like I didn't like, I just started to practice, and I'm like while I'm doing this practice I'm feeling like a lot of safety is the word. I think I feel safe when I talk to you right now. I feel safe because I know that these things that I am talking about right now are just things that are, well, normal. Like, no one's perfect, and we all do, like, make mistakes, and we all have insecurities, and we all have these thoughts. Like, I'm not the only one in that, and I do feel like even if one person, like, sees this video, that this person would relate. So like, and I am actually having a good intention with this. Like, the intention here is autism coaching and helping people with autism, because this is something that I struggled with. But I do see that there's a lot of there's a lot of people who need it, and there, it is a good thing to want to help people. But even though all of these things, when I stop making these videos, like I can have these thoughts of like, why am I making these videos and stuff, but actually my intention is alright. And while I'm doing it, the negative thinking just disappears. So this is advice that I can give you today. Um, Look for something where to do when your negative thinking appears, and this might be for you making videos as well, but I don't know you, so I can't like I'm not seeing you right now, I'm just seeing myself in front of a camera. Um, but just think about things that you like, what are your passions, what are your desires, and what are the things that you can create things in. Like, it can actually be like drawing or painting things. Like, people do feel a lot of peace for that, but it's up to you, because I don't know you personally, of course. Yeah, and I do also like want to say I'm really tired. Like, this is another topic, but really tired of the negative thinking of other people around me, and we all like, I'm not the only person with negative people around me, but not everyone is always super like this. It doesn't mean that people like, sometimes people do have negative things to say, but they aren't bad persons. Like, being negative doesn't make them bad persons, but it is like it's like, for me at least, it is kind of annoying, because this is the reason why I like hesitate so much with making these videos, and why I always like go to places where I'm alone, um, because people walk in, listen, and the first time I started the channel like a year ago, and didn't stop making videos for, well, insecurity, I guess, but I started, and the first like reaction that my father had to say was, um, be aware of what you say online. And it's something that I know, of course, because I've experienced this more than enough. I've like mentioned it in the book I've written, but comments like that don't help. I'm just going to be honest, and there's always those people around you everywhere. It might be in your family, it might be like friends that you think are real friends or anything. It might be everywhere that want to drag you down. It's also like the kind of the statement that I actually did make in a funny video yesterday. Um, that we can't judge, basically, because people want to bring you down for whatever reasons, and I'm tired of that. And me making this video is me, well, saving myself, because this is what I'm doing right now here. I'm choosing myself. I'm choosing a thing that I like to do. I like to talk about these things. I like to make videos. I like acting. I like art. And I like Islam. I like to talk about Islam. Which is kind of like something that I do fear to talk about as well, but I am passionate about it as well. And well, the thing that I'm saying here is, I'm choosing myself. I'm doing the things that I like, so people who like the things that I like come into my life. That's the intention. And people, like, I don't know, I want to be around positive people, like, who doesn't, right? So I'm kind of, with making this video, hopefully I'm saving myself from the negativity awards. The negativity awards me. And this is actually also why I stopped doing some things, like some hobbies that I did, because there were negative influences. Not that these people were bad, but just because the influences were negative. So, and I like recommend this as well. So I didn't know that I would make an advice video today, but Hamdullilah, I did. So the advices that I gave you is all look for something that you're passionate about to do. So stop yourself from the negative things that are unnecessary, really, and yeah, do this. While doing this, see the people come into your life who are there for you, or who like you, or who like your passions. It's always it's always important to state, and I'm sorry for sounding too religious in this or anything, but so it's always important to state that God is perfect and people aren't, even though friends are a huge compliment towards our lives, which is just fun to have because people want to have fun and hang out, which is like a nice thing to do and fun to do, but we can't be dependent, is the word, I think, of these people, because these people aren't perfect. Only God is complete. And we aren't perfect as well. That's the last thing I want to say. So, see you tomorrow. And this was actually nice to make. Like, I really stopped myself from the negative thinking that I had this morning. So yeah, thank you for watching. Whoever watching this, like, if there's only like 1 or 3 persons watching, like, thank you. Really, it means it's nice that I can stop myself from negative thinking and sharing it with other people. It's nice to do this. So see you tomorrow.